What is up, beautiful, beautiful Periscope? Now, what's the difference? You guys have to tell me, what is the difference between Periscope and Twitter? Because I don't know. I think they're merged. I know Twitter bought Periscope, and I know you can live stream in Twitter now. So what's Periscope? I mean, I have the app, I get that. Is it like its own separate thing? If you guys know, please let me know. I'm basically growth hacking every live social media channel. I'm trying to learn, and I'm a student of building a personal brand. I'm trying to understand what Periscope is, what Twitter is, and just growth hacking every single social media platform there is. Now, there's a huge announcement today, so check this out. Facebook just announced Watch. That's kind of like this, right? A watch, right? So Facebook just announced a watch. It's not an Apple Watch. It's Facebook Watch, meaning they are competing head to head with YouTube, with Netflix. That means Facebook is competing with Netflix and YouTube. They're making original content. They have produced behind closed doors. They've been making their own House of Cards, their own Game of Thrones. They are producing original content. They are launching Facebook Watch, which is a new TV network. This is a huge, huge development. If you are a filmmaker, if you are a content creator, this is your moment to seize, because now you can actually do an ad split. It's a revenue split with Facebook. So it's 55 for creators, 45 for Facebook. But this is huge, because if you are a content creator, if you're making amazing content, if you're making documentaries, feature films, live stream videos, behind the scenes videos, whatever you're making, if it's valuable content, if you're spending time making good content, you now can get paid for your content. Like, who doesn't want to get paid for their content? That is amazing. That's a huge, huge, huge development. That is massive. It's like a mind-blowing thing that Facebook is actually going to pay people for their content. Yes, that is like, they're going to go head to head with YouTube, with Netflix. They are producing original content. I mean, you can see the trend happening across the board, because you can see that Apple is producing original content. They have Planet of the Apps with Gary Vaynerchuk, with Jessica Alba. They have a show called Planet of the Apps that takes startups and the guys pitch their platform, they get coached, then they pitch in front of angels. It's not a bad idea for a show. It's actually a great idea for a show. But the point is, Apple owns that show. They're producing their own content, because that's where the money is. When you own the content, because that's where the money is, right? So they're producing original content. Now, Facebook is producing original content. They're paying to have content made. That is amazing. This is like the best news. If you're a content creator, if you're on Periscope and you're making original content, start your TV show right now on Facebook. I'm telling you, this is what to do. I started my first TV show today. You can go and look for Silicon Beach Live. Silicon Beach Live. We are starting a live show on Facebook, and I'm not even too concerned about getting paid as far as making ad revenue on it. It's just the thought that counts, right? It's the fact that you're gonna make content and someone's gonna pay you for it. That's amazing. That's what it should be. I mean, it's unbelievable to think that Facebook operated for this many years with you giving your precious content, whether that's your personal information, whether that is your photos, your family photos, your videos, anything that you ever put on Facebook, they made money, 100% money on your content. That's kind of crazy. That is, imagine pitching that idea. Imagine if you were a startup and you pitch that idea to someone. You're like, yeah, I want to start a platform, and I want everyone to just like give me all their personal information, put all of their content on there, their photos, their videos, everything about their personal lives and otherwise, and then we're gonna actually take that content and we're gonna package it, we're gonna analyze it, and we're going to sell it. And we're going to sell it to advertisers, and we're going to make a bucket load of money. Imagine if you said that. What would people say? Would they be like, oh, that's a great idea. Here's an investment. Maybe they would. I don't know. But that thing is called Facebook. You know, at least YouTube was offering us ad split on the content they were making. Now, you don't really make that much money on YouTube because there's so many creators. It's a fragmented landscape, which is why Facebook Watch is so amazing, because that means you can now be charting new territory. Crush it. I'm telling you, this is like the gold rush for creators. If you are a creator, this is your moment to crush it on Facebook Watch. Start a TV show right now. Make it happen. This is the moment. If you've been thinking about doing a TV show, if you've been thinking about doing any serious content, a web series, a movie, do it on Facebook Watch. And I'm telling you this because I'm starting at zero. I'm building my social media following. I'm building my personal brand. I'm building my channel. I'm trying to support others doing the same thing, because it's a beautiful thing when we can rise together, when creators can rise together, when you can make a living as a creator. Imagine being able to make a full-time living as a content creator, as a filmmaker, as a producer. That to me is amazing. And I've dedicated my life to supporting filmmakers and creators so they can have sustainable careers that are rewarding professionally, creatively, and most importantly, financially. My name is Chai Forrest. Thank you for joining me on this Periscope live stream. It's a beautiful day in Silicon Beach. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Facebook Watch just launched, and it is going to be absolutely crushing, amazing. If you are a content creator, this is your moment to rise. I'm telling you this because I can see it coming. This is huge. It's the biggest development that has happened in media in a very long time. Facebook has billions of users. I don't know the exact number, but between Facebook Messenger, between bots in Messenger, between Facebook Watch now with original content and creators getting paid 55-45 ad rev split. This is huge. Thank you, Facebook, for stepping up to the plate and paying content creators. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This is a huge deal. I'm so excited. You're getting a live report right now from Silicon Beach. My name is Chai Forrest, filmmaker, and I am the founder of a platform called lightscamera.fun. Let me share that with you guys. This is lightscamera.fun. And I know we have a really bright light right there. So check this out. What is up, beautiful Periscope? What is up? Check it out. My name is Chai Forrest. This is the platform that I've been building for the last year. Let's see if we can adjust this setting. Let's see, bam, bam, bam. Thank you guys for joining me on this Periscope Live. Lights Camera Fun allows filmmakers, content creators to build sustainable media empires. How do you do that? You invite your followers from Periscope, from Twitter, from Instagram, your YouTube subscribers, and invite them to be part of your tribe, part of your squad. Rally your crew. For $5, $10, $20 a month, your fans can support you on an ongoing monthly basis. Why is this so important? It's important because you can now build a sustainable media empire, meaning every month you know how much money you have coming in. You can budget that. As a matter of fact, we have a budgeting software built into the back end of Lights Camera Fun, so you can manage your fan membership business. I'm sharing this with you guys because I am a passionate, dedicated filmmaker, and I have struggled for so long. Up until this very day, I am still struggling. I'm still trying to make it happen. And I know that the best pivot that I made was supporting others. When I decided to say, you know what, I'm gonna have my film career. I just finished my first film. I'm gonna dedicate a year to build a platform that allows filmmakers and content creators to build their sustainable media empires. To invite your fans to not just share your content on social media, but take the next step and support you as a creator, to be involved in your creative process, to be invested in you. For the cost of 2 cups of coffee, your fans can become producer fans on Lights Camera Fun. They can support you in a really meaningful way. And to me, this is precious. This is priceless. This is an opportunity. We've kind of moved into, I would say this is like crowdfunding 3.0, where it's not just like trying to raise money for a crowd fund or one project. It's saying, look, if you guys really appreciate the content that I'm making, the movies I'm making, the TV show series I'm doing, the podcast I'm doing, well then go to my Lights Camera Fund, Lights Camera dot, like lights camera and then dot, fund /Chai Forest, and you can support all of my projects. It's a beautiful thing. And thank you for the love. Yes, this is my first official Periscope, and I have 4 people. That's so amazing, right? I can just turn on Periscope, start doing a live stream, and there's these awesome people coming. We have Tom. That's so cool. Thank you, Tom. What's up, my man? All these awesome people on Periscope showing some hearts, the green hearts. I love that. Some purple hearts. Yes. Lights Camera Fun is a platform that I've spent a year building. I'm sharing this with you guys a little behind the scenes here in Silicon Beach. This is the heart of the tech industry right now, is right here in Silicon Beach. This is where Google moved. There's a huge YouTube studio. I'm at the Expert Dojo, which is a startup accelerator program. Expert Dojo helps, it's a startup community for early stage startups. And I am definitely at the early stage. I'm at like 0. I'm like below 0. Below 0 with my social media, below 0 with my followers. I have like less than 500 friends on Facebook. Like I am not like a social media wizard by any stretch of the imagination. I'm just showing up and doing it. I'm growth hacking every social media live channel, including Periscope, including Twitter, including Instagram, and most especially right now, including Facebook Watch. If you guys are just tuning into this Periscope, there is some huge breaking news in the tech industry and the creative industry today, and that is Facebook launched Watch. And no, that is not like an Apple Watch. It's kind of like this Casio watch. It's amazing because the Facebook Watch empowers creators. That means you, if you love live streaming, if you love being a creator, if you're making good, valuable content into bringing that alive, Facebook will pay you 55% of all the ad revenue. That is amazing. Yeah, what's up? This is my first day on Periscope. How do you guys like find this stream? Is it by just searching location? Because I'm in Silicon Beach, which is right in the heart of Hollywood. We're right on the coast, like moments away from Hollywood. I can like almost like smell the Hollywood sign. If the Hollywood sign smelled, I would like smell it, and it probably doesn't smell good. Like the Hollywood sign probably smells like someone's really sweaty armpit, right? Like what do you guys think? If the Hollywood sign could smell, like what would it smell like? What do you guys think? It probably, yeah, I don't even want to think about that, as a matter of fact. Silicon Beach is actually a beautiful place. I'll just share this with you guys because you're on the coast, you're right on the water. And if you live in LA, you know that there's like the valley, there's downtown, there's Hollywood, there is the water, there's the beach, there's Silicon Beach, there's Santa Monica, and you get fresh air, like you can breathe. Like every time I like come to the beach, I'm like, oh my God, it's so nice out, I can breathe, right? So it's a beautiful thing, and that's why all these tech companies have moved here, because Snapchat, Venice Beach, right? Why they bought like 2 full blocks. I just heard a report that Evan from Snapchat literally overnight bought like all these businesses, shut them down, shut down restaurants, shut down cafes that have been there for years, bought out owners, just like paid them cash. One night bought out 2 full blocks, set up security guards. So now if you go down to Venice Beach and you're like walking this one specific area, it's like this 2-block area, you will get approached by security guards that'll be like, yeah, no, move on. As a matter of fact, I even have a little Snapchat sticker right here that's here at the dojo. This is my little Snapchat sticker. And I'm not even on Snapchat. I'm doing Periscope right now. Today I was on Facebook Live, I was on Instagram Live, I was on YouTube Live, and now I'm on Periscope, and I still have to crack the Snapchat code. That is going to be operation number 10 tomorrow. I'm going to start on my Snapchat, building my personal brand. But one thing I want to share with you guys, look, if you're just starting as a filmmaker, as a content creator, if you're trying to grow your personal brand, you're trying to figure out how to get an audience, how to get traction, we're on the same page because I'm just starting. There is no secret except this one thing: consistency. You just have to show up and do it. You have to be consistent. You have to just do the good work. If you are making amazing content, if you're showing up, if you're doing amazing projects, it will slowly happen. Like, I literally have 0 social media followers. If you guys want to follow my Twitter or anything like that, like Instagram, or check out my Facebook group, it's called Hacking Hollywood Witch High Forest. We do a ongoing live stream podcast called Hacking Hollywood, hashtag Hacking Hollywood. That's an ongoing project. And then today, for anyone who's just joining us on Periscope, I just launched a new show on Facebook Watch, which is Facebook's new Netflix-style TV show, channel, network, whatever you want to call it. My new show is called Silicon Beach Live, where we interview startup founders, angel investors, growth hackers, personal brand experts. If that's interesting to you guys, then, you know, that's awesome. What is up, beautiful Periscope? What is up? So I want to tell you guys my personal story, how I got to this point right here. 10 years ago, I moved to Hollywood, broke, living in my car. I know what it's like to be broke, and it is not fun. I worked endless dead-end jobs, and it was never enough, it was barely enough to survive, but never enough to invest in my art, into my film projects. Dear God, I don't even want to do you know how many toilets I've cleaned? Do you know how many floors I've swept? It's just, wow, you know, and you just have to do what you have to do, and it really does take that long. If you want to come to Hollywood and you want to make it, you have to like move here and commit. You can't just like think you're so cute and you're going to show up and then all of a sudden be like, yeah, here I am, and people are going to find you and come knocking on your door. No, it's not going to happen. You have to show up every single day. You have to do live streams on Periscope. You have to make it happen. It's just consistency. That is the key. So I have dedicated my life to making sure that filmmakers, content creators don't have to go through what I went through, hitting the brick walls that I went through. And that brick wall was after I finished editing my feature documentary film, Killing Convenience, which tells the story of convenience store clerk Mitch Austin, who gets shot 7 times during a brutal convenience store robbery. He tells in the film, when he got shot 7 times, there were angels catching each one of the bullets. I interview Elizabeth Garcia, single mother of 3 kids. She's working on her 3rd night at the convenience store. She was abducted, raped, and stabbed 57 times. She was left to die behind the convenience store. And when I finished editing Killing Convenience in October 2016, I didn't even have enough money to submit the film to a film festival, let alone do a marketing and distribution release. I quickly realized that I wasn't the only filmmaker that had hit this brick wall, that there were thousands of other filmmakers with finished films that couldn't get traction, that couldn't get their film to an audience, that film was just sitting there on a digital hard drive, not getting any traction. And even the filmmakers that got into Sundance, distributors expect them to have a huge social media following. That's going to be the deciding factor. Does this filmmaker have a huge traction? Do they have a huge social media following? That is so important, which is exactly why I'm live streaming right this second. I'm building my personal brand, introducing myself to you, to the world, to Periscope. Thank you guys for joining me. My name is Chai Forrest. I'm a filmmaker. I'm a social justice documentary filmmaker. I made a movie called Killing Convenience that tells the story of 300 convenience store clerks who get killed every year in America. People don't realize this, but that's a big number. 300 clerks are one too many. I've dedicated my life to telling the untold stories right here in Hollywood. So I just want to take a moment to share with you guys some behind the scenes of what happens in the life of a startup founder. This is my platform. It's called Lights Camera Fund. Don't go to the website now because I'm still building it. It's called lightscamera.fund. Hey, hello, what's up? Who's this from? What's up, Jaron? What's up, my man? Nice. Lightscamera.fund empowers filmmakers and content creators to build sustainable media empires. If you are a content creator, if you are a filmmaker, and you want to make a living as a filmmaker, if you want to grow your personal brand, if you want to make your next film and get traction with the film you just finished, if you want to do a web series, shoot music videos, you want to do a podcast, if you want to use the camera and media to tell your story and make a living doing it, I built Lights Camera Fund for you. This is a huge breakthrough because it's so difficult to get traction as a filmmaker, to get your film out to the world, and to have a community, to have a platform dedicated to making sure that you're successful, that you have the tools to be successful, to get your film seen, to get into the world is a beautiful thing. What is up, beautiful Periscope? Thank you guys for joining me today. I just realized this live stream would be a little more interesting if I had some music. So I'm gonna throw in some background music, and we are going to take a little tour around the Expert Dojo. Thank you guys for joining me today. We are live. Let's get some music on. All right, that's good. Little background music. And that is action. We are rolling. Let's take a little tour around Expert Dojo. Guys ready to do this? So Expert Dojo is where early stage entrepreneurs come to build community, to learn how to start a company and run it. It's an amazing community right here in Silicon Beach. This is beautiful Silicon Beach right here. Check it out. Now, if you guys don't know this story, I'm going to tell you something that happened to me about a year ago. And I actually was just getting into live streaming. I had saved up, working a really shitty job, I had saved up enough money to buy an iPhone 7 Plus 256 gig. And I got that phone for the camera, to be able to live stream. And I had just loaded Periscope on that camera. And I was just about to start scoping every day and literally within a week of having that camera, I was working one of my shitty dead-end jobs, and this lady asked me a question. I turned my back. She grabbed the phone and took off. Yeah, it was the most fucked up thing I could possibly imagine. It was just like devastating because I was like, dude, and she powered the phone off and my phone was gone. Yeah, just like that. And that was I got that phone to live stream. So here I am almost a year later, and I'm back on Periscope. So excited to be able to just build this community, explore this avenue. Thank you guys for all the love and support. And we are in Silicon Beach. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Silicon Beach, but it is a beautiful community of startups, of creators. If you are interested in building a business, check out Expert Dojo. They are an amazing resource right here in Silicon Beach. And Silicon Beach is home to Snapchat, is home to YouTube. There's so many awesome startups that have made this their home, including my new company called LightsCamera.Fund. Do you guys have any questions about Silicon Beach? Let me know. I will try to answer any of your questions. We are in the belly of the beast right now. This is beautiful, beautiful Santa Monica. And what I'm doing is showing you guys a little behind the scenes of a startup founder. So I've been living in Hollywood for 10 years. I've dedicated my life to being a filmmaker. I moved out here. I was completely broke. I didn't have a dollar to my name. Worked endless dead-end jobs. And I'm only telling you this because it sucks being broke. I know how it is to want to pursue your dream, to pursue your art, and never having enough money to do that is a really shitty feeling. And, you know, I've decided to dedicate my life so other filmmakers, other content creators don't have to go through that shitty experience of being broke and having a finished film, not being able to get an audience, not being able to get traction. It's not fun. So I've dedicated my life to building this startup called LightsCamera.Fund, giving you guys a little inside look into the life of a startup founder, starting from scratch. It says, after you started taking slower, a little bit assured. It's been an incredible journey, just meeting so many beautiful people in Silicon Beach, in Hollywood. You know, I think there's a big misconception about LA, like, oh, everyone here is just after, like, you know, the hot girl and the hot party, or just after money, or, you know, I don't even know what people think of LA, but to me, it's the most beautiful place in the world. There's so many incredible people here. There's such a supportive community. It's just a positive place. It's been amazing for me. I think the thing that I love about LA so much is that this is where I'm going to start reading these. Bro, you got, it says, be sure to freeze this video at the point where you can see. What does that mean? You're wearing sunglasses inside. Yep, that's right, because it's Hollywood. We are chilling. This is Silicon Beach style. Chilling, skateboarding in the back room of the Expert Dojo. Yes, this is some serious inside look into the life of a startup founder. Yes, and you don't want to know what goes on in this freezer right here. Yep, right there. Bam. This is where it all happens, right here. My signal is probably gonna, if I don't come out of this freezer, we're deep inside the belly of a startup founder right now. We're inside, check this out. Holy shit. Oh my God, I'm not gonna be able to get out of here. This is like, I'm gonna be stuck in this freezer all night. I'm alive. Thank you guys for joining me on this Periscope live stream. You guys are awesome. This is my first time on Periscope. My first time since my phone got stolen a year ago. As much as I was upset about that happening, I've somehow recovered, and here I am. I'm still a struggling filmmaker. I'm building my personal brand. You guys can follow me at Chai Forrest. That's CHAIFOREST. I've dedicated my life to walking in the path of abundance and making sure that filmmakers, content creators have a way to build sustainable media empires. That's what I've dedicated my life to. So check it out. I want to show you guys a few things. This is some of the graphics I've designed recently. And I've been working on the website. So for the last, I would say, month, I've been nonstop, 16-hour days working on building the lightscamera.fun platform. And I'm just taking a little break right now to just share with you guys sort of, what goes on in a startup founder's life. It's been a really, really interesting journey. When I started this, I was like, I can't wait to pitch angel investors. That's going to be so awesome to be able to do that. Well, I wasn't even investor ready. When I was pitching angel investors about 2 months ago, I didn't even know what my revenue model was going to be. I've had like probably 4 or 5 pivots to get to the place I'm at now. Changing the name, just the business model, all the different things to get to this point. And I'm still just building out the website. It takes so long. I mean, just designing a logo. Like, have you ever designed a logo? It could take like a day, if not longer, to just sit there and get the logo perfect. So I've been working on the logo, trying to get everything right for lightscamera.fun. This is what I've dedicated my life to doing, to build a platform that allows creators, if you use media to tell the untold story, to tell your story, and you want to make a living doing it, you can invite your friends, your followers, your subscribers from your social channels and have them become part of your squad, part of your team, part of your tribe. For $5, $10, $20 a month, they become invested in your creative career. This is a game changer. This is what is going to elevate the next generation of content creators, of filmmakers, to tell the untold stories and to make a living doing it. The number one keyword for me is sustainable. Sustainable careers. If you can make a living as a filmmaker and keep making films, that is a beautiful, beautiful thing. There's a way to build an amazing community, and I've dedicated my life to making that happen. So just sharing some behind the scenes going on here in Silicon Beach. My name is Chai Forrest. Thank you guys for joining me on this Periscope live stream. This is my first time on Periscope since my iPhone 7 Plus 256 gig got stolen a year ago today. So thank you whoever stole my phone. I hope you're having a lot of fun with that phone, because that sucked. That really sucked. But here I am. I didn't let that get me down. That was literally 4 months of work at a shitty job to save up to get that iPhone 7. And it was stolen from me a week after. I'm just getting this off my chest right now so I can move on. Once I say it, I'm done. I've already moved on. Just letting you guys know. Where are you guys from on Periscope? Where are you guys tuning in from? Let me see some shout outs on locations. I'm really curious to see how Periscope actually works. Do you guys just like search on locations and then randomly come across this channel? Because you certainly don't know who I am, because this is my first time on Periscope. So totally awesome. I hope you guys are having a good night wherever you are. I'm going to be signing off here in a minute. Just wanted to give you guys some inside look into the life of a startup founder. You can check out all of my social media at Chai Forrest. That's CHAIFOREST. And if you want to check out the platform, if you know any filmmakers, if you know any content creators, we're going to go live in about 2 weeks. It's called lightscamera.fund. Don't go to the website right now because it's only halfway built. And yeah, that's what it's going to be. Beautiful night, beautiful night. Thank you guys for all the love and support. I'm going to be signing off. I will see you guys soon. And this officially ends this Periscope live stream. Thank you guys. You're absolutely beautiful and amazing. And that is a Hollywood cut.